here we are again. I got two little white flags over there. One here is where the cannonball frag was found. And right over there, it's where that handbrake is. They came off of that wagon. So, if I was a detective and I was betting my money, got a hillside right here. Starts leveling it off low on this end. I would say they had the horses right in here. And probably on the other side they had the tents. Because what's the first thing when something starts happening cavalry wants to do? They want to run to the horses. And when they run, they got that little bit, which was probably a lot smaller back then, that ditch. But they had some cover. And they had the horses over here. So I almost guarantee there was a wagon right along in here somewhere. Probably right along in here. And that's a piece of a frag. And I think it was loaded with those mini grape shot. Probably hit, went out. Could have killed or injured some more horses. You know, we could have some more bridle pieces out in this area. Right now, I've got it cordoned off. I'm gonna work this area. Got my super sniper coil. I'm gonna try that. That's really sensitive. Don't really get me the depth, but it gets me in between a lot of trash. Then I'm gonna switch to my Neil Storm coil. So I got everything here with me today. That's good for depth. Got some little marking flags. So we're gonna start gridding this thing out. A little bit further down is where, in that other little bit of clearing, is where I was finding some of the cans and stuff. So I take it they probably had the trash pile down that way, down below the horses. Very, very possible. We might, and that's down there is where I found that that button, that coat button, and I didn't know it, but thanks to an expert, he told me what it was. And that handbrake lever, I figured that was a handbrake lever. It just, you know, I'm a little bit mechanically inclined, and with the action of it, if I was a betting man, that's what I would have betted on, and I was correct. As a handbrake lever off of a Union wagon. So that cannonball hit the wagon. Probably hit it on its, it might have been facing this way. Hit it on its right side, and that's where the brake lever would have been. And that probably snapped off, went out. Colonel probably had his horse over there. And either he broke his bridle out of fear, or the horse could have been killed too. So we're gonna find out. I think there's a story to be told out here, and nobody has tried to do it, but I surely will. All right, let's get digging. Enough talking. Okay, we had medium high 50s. It wasn't too far. I seen part of it sticking out, and I'm thinking, oh, I hope that's a gun. But it's a horseshoe, small one. I think it probably the mules that had smaller feet. So this could have been a pack mule. Could have been here. Hopefully he just lost a shoe. Hope that cannonball didn't kill him. If so, then we should find 3 more. All right. Cool find. It's an old one. Okay, right over there is where the cannonball frag I found. And about 10 feet from it, I found this. And this is too thin to bend part of a sleeve to for a wagon. I've seen one of these before. It's almost like a kind of like the part of a top casing or the bottom casing of a parrot shell. This could very possibly be artillery. And so with the distance, with the angle, that hit there and that hit there, then I would say over this way, I don't really want to show my areas, over this way about 200-300 yards, it starts leveling out. I would say the Confederates came from that approach, because all over in here is hill, but it's a little bit more level that way, and I think that's the way the artillery rounds were coming in, and it hit the wagon. I think that's what that is. I'm pretty sure. I've got a piece very similar that I found in Georgia at a plantation when the North was coming down. They barraged it, and that looks very similar. Cool. No belt buckle yet. I'm trying. You know, I had a funny moment. I sent a couple of pictures to my good buddy Lee Dowdy, Historical Diggers. He must be working today. He came back. He said he was so jealous. He was calling me names. I know he's doing it in fun though. I wished he was here. We would really have fun today. Anyway, 50s to 70s. I don't know what this could be. It could be junk. But the funny thing is that, and I swear to God, I don't know what it is. I didn't plant it. But when I stick it in this little depression right here, something's in there. So that's why I thought I'd get video on it before I go digging. If there is something, or even if it's just iron or what, it's to show you that this place has not been touched. This is virgin camp, and it was a battle site. Freaking awesome. A battle happened here, and I'm the only one now that's on it. Oh man, I am just blown away. But we're gonna dig that hole and see what we got. 45 70s, down at about 5-6 inches. Let's see, about 6 inches. Another Army coat button. An overcoat. See, there's like a thick leather stuff on this outside, and I think there was another piece on the back, because doesn't look like there was any kind of shank that was welded like you see on your flat buttons. So this was a two-piece. This is just crazy. Okay guys, it's gonna be a short wrap up. I'm still filling out this area. Found a few good things on the first hunt, and today I was working a little bit more closer to the wagon, and it does look like it exploded because I'm finding pieces everywhere. But did find, I still say this is a mule shoe. It's a little bit wide though. I know oxen, they have much wider shoes, but I thought they would be much bigger. Could be a small one, I don't know, that or a mule. But I know a lot of times they were used to sometimes pull cannons. And that's it. But then again, you know, this is a cavalry unit, so I think pretty much they were using horses and mules, going a lot faster. This is something I found. I found one just like this in Georgia on the plantation. And with the angle, we decided and we thought very strongly this is part of a Confederate parrot shell, either the top or the base. I found this about 10 feet from that cannonball frag. So apparently from the angle I'm standing, they would shoot. I don't know if you can see a little white flag there in the sunlight. That's where that cannonball frag was. And beside it, to the left, is the wagon hand lever, the brake lever, where it was found. And then about 10 feet past the cannonball was, looks like part of a Confederate parrot shell. So they were shooting in that direction, which means they were coming in from the flat side to let's see, they were coming in from that area and they were shooting right over here. Interesting. Found an old washer. Like I said, I think when that wagon exploded, I found this washer way down there. I mean, everything must have just, I don't know what was on that wagon. Probably a bunch of gunpowder and stuff, who knows. This is that handbrake. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I'm gonna try to clean it up. Maybe if I can put it in electrolysis and stuff and get all that junk off. Found a couple more pieces of the wagon. I don't know what it is. A little square nail. It looks like a little 410 shotgun shell. It's kind of an old one. Okay, yesterday I found, let's see, which one was it? I think it was this one. I found that and I didn't know what it was. That is part of a Union overcoat. Those are the buttons. Apparently it'd be like leather, I think, on the outside. And then I think that's like a two-piece because there's no shank on the back of it, so apparently it was encased. I found another one, so it's two of them now. So I don't know. I put it in the settings for bullets, musket balls. I did a fast sweep and I didn't get any. So, whoa, was this little campaign just artillery at each other? And then everybody went their own way? I have no idea. You think, you know, someone would get scared and probably drop a few of their bullets. I mean, they could have been found, you know, years ago. You never know. But we did get a few things. But we're still going to be coming back. And maybe one day I might have some help out here and maybe we can expand. Different machines can detect different things. So we'll see. Be a little surprise to everybody. My mystery guest. Alright. Oh, one thing we did too find. And right beside the parrot shell brass ring, found a big, thick. I was hoping I'd find the rest of it. That is a thick pottery pot. That's a thick dude. I sure was hoping even if it was broken, that the contents were in it, and I was hoping I'd find me a pot of gold. Didn't work. Right, it's fun, and I've enjoyed it. I was getting tired, and all the signals were sounded a lot alike. I guess when you get tired, just all that beating, it just everything just starts sounding the same, and I was running over signals, and I just didn't feel like detecting them and digging them. I dug up a lot of iron and a lot of barbed wire, and that'll wear you out. So we're gonna head home. I'm gonna see what Mama's doing. I'm gonna take me a bath. Y'all have a blessed day. Joanne says thanks for watching, and stay subscribed. Click that notification bell. Again, you just never know. And this isn't the only place here, but I will show you. You see how high that grass is? I am not going in that right now. Wintertime comes, all that stuff dies. Then we're going in for a big sweep, and I guarantee you we're gonna find something in there. But not with that grass like that. No, no, no. Alright, y'all have a blessed day. We're gone. We will see you later. Clarksville Diggers, we're out.